What if the very habit you believe is healthy, like sipping herbal tea each night to relax, is actually the hidden reason why your vitality and male hormones keep declining after the age of 60? It may sound hard to believe, but the truth is, not every herbal tea is compatible with the hormonal system of older men. Some common teas like peppermint, licorice, and chamomile, although widely praised for their soothing, calming, or detoxifying effects, actually contain compounds that can negatively impact testosterone, suppress sexual reflexes, or disrupt the hormonal regulation system in ways you'd never expect. According to a study published in the journal Hormone and Metabolic Research, consuming licorice every day for 1 week can reduce testosterone levels in healthy men by nearly 26%. What's more concerning is that most men have no idea this is happening inside their own bodies each time they pick up what seems to be an innocent cup of tea. I'm Dr. Samuel Grant, and in today's video, I'll help you identify 4 teas that seem beneficial, but can silently weaken male sexual health if used incorrectly, along with safer, more natural alternatives that can help you protect your hormone levels and maintain your vitality. In fact, right at the beginning of this video, I'll reveal a tea that's incredibly familiar, found in almost every household kitchen, yet it's one of the silent saboteurs that gradually erodes male reflexes over time. Before we dive into the main content, let me get to know you a little. Where are you from? Leave a comment down below. I'd be truly happy to know that I'm sharing this journey with men who take their health seriously. And if this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss future videos on nutrition, hormone balance, and lasting vitality after age 60. Now let's begin with the first tea, a familiar face in your pantry that may be quietly draining your energy day by day. One, peppermint tea, a refreshing drink that might also cool off male hormones. To many, peppermint tea is a fantastic option for calming digestion, relieving bloating, and creating a relaxing mood after dinner. With its pleasant aroma and cool taste, it's often part of a soothing nighttime ritual for many gentlemen. But there's a fact that not many people know. Peppermint contains a compound called menthol, and when consumed frequently, menthol can significantly affect the male reproductive hormone system, especially after age 60. Several experimental studies have shown that long-term menthol consumption may lead to reduced testicle size in lab animals and suppress the activity of the pituitary gland, which is responsible for regulating testosterone production in the male body. And that's not all. Menthol also has the ability to slightly constrict blood vessels and create a long-lasting cooling effect, which reduces blood flow to the pelvic region, a critical area for natural sexual reflexes. This helps explain why many men over 60, even without serious medical conditions, start to notice a decrease in libido or the absence of strong morning erections after regularly drinking peppermint tea at night. What's especially concerning is that this decline doesn't happen all at once. It progresses quietly and slowly, and because peppermint is often associated with being good for your health, few people question it until the symptoms become too noticeable to ignore. I'm not saying you have to completely remove peppermint from your life. However, if you're experiencing signs of sexual decline, taking a break from peppermint tea for a few weeks and observing how your body responds might be a wise decision, especially if you're trying to protect or restore your vitality in a natural way. If peppermint was just an unexpected friend that could interfere with your hormones, the next tea is even more dangerous. Because beyond lowering male hormones, it can also disrupt blood pressure and cause water retention, 2 issues that older men absolutely shouldn't ignore. My dear friend, if you're still watching the video up to this point, I deeply appreciate your presence and dedication to your health. Please leave a number 1 in the comments below so I know you're still here, listening and walking this journey with me. 2. Licorice tea, a sweet and easy-to-drink flavor, but it may suppress male hormones after the age of 60. Licorice has long been considered a familiar herbal remedy in many traditional tea recipes. With its ability to soothe the throat, support digestion, cool the body, and commonly used in liver care formulas, licorice has quickly gained favor thanks to its natural sweetness and light, pleasant aroma. However, behind that sweet and gentle exterior lies a biological mechanism that most men over 60 are completely unaware of. Licorice may reduce testosterone if used frequently. The main culprit is a compound called glycyrrhizin, found abundantly in licorice root, Scientists have analyzed this substance and discovered that it can slow down or disrupt the synthesis of endogenous testosterone, the key hormone responsible for a man's vitality, drive, and sexual performance. A clinical study published in the Journal of Endocrinological Investigation showed that, after just 1 week of daily licorice consumption, testosterone levels in healthy male participants dropped by nearly 25%, a truly alarming number when considering its long-term effects. Glycyrrhizin doesn't just affect hormone levels, it also impacts the adrenal glands, potentially causing water retention and mild increases in blood pressure. These two factors not only affect overall health but also weaken sexual reflexes, especially in older men with sensitive cardiovascular systems. Some elderly patients have shared with me that they felt more fatigued, lost motivation easily, and experienced unexplained mental slumps. It wasn't until they reviewed their diet and daily habits that they realized the one thing they consistently consumed was licorice tea every night. The concerning part is that licorice is widely present in liver support, detox, and prepackaged teas on the market. You could be drinking it every day without realizing, since licorice is not always clearly labeled in the ingredient list. So if you're experiencing signs like reduced libido, lack of vitality, or a loss of energy in the mornings, try pausing licorice tea for a few weeks and observe how your body responds. Sometimes, it's the smallest things that make the biggest difference in a man's health after 60. And if you think that only cooling or detoxifying teas affect testosterone, then the next tea will be a real surprise. It's often praised as a deep sleep and relaxation tea, but it may actually push your hormones and sexual reflexes into a prolonged state of hibernation. 3. Chamomile tea, gentle sleep, but it may send your sexual health into hibernation. Among the most popular herbal teas in the world, chamomile is almost always the top choice for those looking to improve sleep. With its calming fragrance, nervous system soothing properties, and effective relaxation support, this tea is generally viewed as safe for evening consumption, especially for older adults. However, there's something many gentlemen don't realize. While chamomile tea helps with sleep, it's not ideal for male hormonal and sexual health after 60. Chamomile's main effect lies in its ability to stimulate the production of GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, a neurotransmitter that calms activity in the central nervous system. GABA helps reduce stress and brings the body into a deep relaxation state, great for sleep, but not ideal for sexual responsiveness. That's because when GABA becomes too dominant, especially in a body where testosterone has already declined with age, the signals that trigger sexual response can become blocked or extremely slow, resulting in emotional numbness, lack of interest, and a complete absence of natural morning sexual reflexes. It doesn't stop there. Some analyses have indicated that frequent chamomile use may affect the HPT axis, hypothalamus pituitary testes, the regulatory system responsible for controlling male reproductive hormones. When this axis is continuously suppressed, the body may begin to quietly reduce testosterone production, leading to a loss of energy, motivation, and performance in intimate moments. It's unfortunate that a tea hailed as a natural sleep remedy might unintentionally paralyze your sense of masculine vitality, especially at an age when hormonal balance is already fragile. So if you're looking for a sleep aid, think twice before turning chamomile into a nightly habit, because the price may not just be a good night's sleep, but also the loss of that inner sense of control and confidence. And if you thought only sweet or cooling teas negatively affect testosterone, then the final tea on our list will definitely surprise you. It's been praised as a companion for a healthy liver, but in reality, it may trigger estrogen-like effects, silently disrupting male hormonal balance. If you're still watching this video at this point, thank you for staying with me this far. I truly appreciate it. Please leave the number 3 in the comments below so I know I'm not talking to myself. 4. Artichoke tea detoxes the liver, but may disturb male hormones after 60. Among the herbs used to support liver function, artichoke is always among the most popular choices. With its cooling effect on the body, ability to promote detoxification, and support for digestion after fatty meals, artichoke tea is often chosen as part of a healthy lifestyle routine, especially among older adults. It's undeniable that artichoke contains many antioxidants that are good for the liver and cardiovascular system. However, if you're a man over 60 and drink artichoke tea as a daily habit, there's another aspect you need to be aware of. Artichoke may impact hormonal balance in men. Some medical literature shows that artichoke may mildly stimulate the production of endogenous estrogen, a hormone primarily found in women. For younger individuals, this fluctuation in hormones might not have any serious consequence. But in older men, where testosterone is already naturally declining, any increase in estrogen can accelerate the hormonal imbalance between male and female hormones, leading the body into a hormonal mismatch state. The symptoms don't show up clearly at first, but over time you may begin to notice signs such as reduced libido, lack of morning energy, increased belly fat, or even subtle emotional shifts, such as irritability, loss of confidence, or diminished interest in intimacy. What's concerning is that artichoke is often regarded as a harmless tea that can be consumed daily. This assumption causes many people to unintentionally drink artichoke tea continuously for weeks, without realizing that it may be silently interfering with their already fragile hormonal system after 60. This doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate artichoke. But if you're showing signs of reduced sexual health or hormonal imbalance, then limiting how often you consume it and observing how your body reacts is the first step toward naturally restoring your vitality. You've now gone through 4 popular teas, all of which seem harmless but can actually be harmful to your sexual health if used incorrectly. The issue isn't the tea itself, but how, when, and how often we consume it. Coming up next, I'll share with you some safer, more suitable alternatives that can help restore your hormone balance and maintain your vitality after 60 without any side effects. Part 2. Drinking tea the right way, a small secret to maintaining vitality after 60. After turning 60, a man's body goes through many significant changes, from slower blood circulation, declining hormone levels, to diminished sexual reflexes. At this stage, even the smallest daily decisions, like a cup of tea in the evening, can have a major positive or negative impact on your overall health, and especially your sexual wellness. You've just explored 4 popular teas, peppermint, licorice, chamomile, and artichoke, that seem harmless at first, but when used incorrectly can silently disrupt hormones and reduce testosterone. So the question is, what teas should men after 60 choose to stay healthy while also maintaining hormonal and sexual balance? Here are some simple, safe, and easy-to-apply suggestions. Diluted ginger tea. Naturally warming, supports blood flow to the pelvic region, stimulates the nervous system, and helps boost testosterone naturally. Best consumed in the morning. Low-dose ginseng tea. A few slices steeped in warm water 2-3 times per week. Ginseng helps stimulate the HPT axis and improves alertness. However, it's not recommended at night as it may cause insomnia. Warm water with honey and a few drops of lemon. A healthy combination for the evening, improves digestion without disrupting hormones, while also offering gentle relaxation before bed. The most important thing is not to completely eliminate the teas you used to enjoy, but to listen to your body more carefully. If you notice a decline in sexual health, try changing the type of tea, adjust the timing, and monitor how your body responds over a few weeks. You may see a real difference. My dear friend, the journey to preserving and restoring male sexual health after 60 doesn't start with complicated methods or expensive supplements. It begins with the small, thoughtful choices you make every day, from the tea you choose, to how you care for your emotional health, mindset, and sleep quality. If today's video gave you a new perspective or helped you better understand men's hormonal health, don't hesitate to leave a comment below and share your story. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're interested in herbal teas that naturally support testosterone, type yes in the comments. If enough people are interested, I'll make a dedicated video on that topic. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I'll continue sharing practical, powerful insights to support you on your journey to stronger health and lasting vitality after 60.